The new federal state of China released another 18 intelligence on April 27 regarding the CCP's recent global strategy and ambitions. Number 1. The CCP is accelerating the construction of a society-wide civil-military integrated emergency response management system, the draft of which has been issued for comment, and will be implemented nationwide after its adoption. Number 2. She wants to use the CCP's influence in the Middle East to take advantage of the US's desire to coordinate with the CCP. He also wants to receive the US, Japan and the Philippines' concessions on the issue of the South China Sea. Number 3. A Sino-Arab State Summit will soon be held in Beijing, attended by some heads of state from Middle Eastern countries. Number 4. Xi Jinping is visiting France, Serbia and Hungary from May 6 to 11, and the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, is internally designing ways to amplify the results and significance of Xi's trip to Europe. Xi and Macron will issue a joint statement on the Russia-Ukraine war. Number 5. The recent setback for Iran in the Middle East conflict has shaken the Middle East countries' confidence in the security of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP's Look East proposal, affecting the Middle East's reliance on the CCP. Number 6. The European Union is preparing to impose sanctions on a dozen Chinese and Hong Kong companies, and Hungary has asked the CCP if it needs assistance in the EU to stop the sanctions. Offering to mediate, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has substantial assets in the Shanghai, which his daughter managed while she is in Shanghai during the epidemic. Number 7. Ukrainian President Zelensky has offered to meet with Xi during his visit to Hungary, which has not yet been confirmed by Xi. If not, the CCP envoy plans to meet with the Ukrainian ambassador to China in Beijing. Number 8. Xi Jinping instructed the Military Commission to speed up the implementation of the export of military equipment, including guns, instruments, bombs, drones, and missiles, to countries friendly to the Chinese Communist Party. The first exports involved countries such as Venezuela, Kazakhstan, Cuba, Uzbekistan, and Yemen. Specific weapons include the Red Flag Series Sword 10-100, Flying Crossbow FN-6, FN-16 portable air defense missiles, Transport 3, and Feihong 901 drones. Number 9. The current Prime Minister of the Solomon Islands, Manasseh Sogavare, has given the CCP an indication that he can be re-elected, but there will be civil unrest in the country. Australia and New Zealand will not intervene, hoping to help stabilize the country after the CCP steps in under a security agreement signed between the two sides in 2022. Number 10. Nauru is negotiating a security agreement with the Chinese Communist Party for police cooperation. The Chinese Communist Party will bear the costs of funding, training, and equipment. Number 11. Putin's first trip to China after his re-election is scheduled for May 15, and he will ask the CCP to help promote the Russian-led Eurasian continental security architecture, which centers on the idea of Eurasians taking charge of Eurasian issues, and for the CCP to lobby its European allies to support the Russian architecture. Number 12. Li Hui, the Chinese Communist Party's special representative for Eurasian affairs, has made extensive appointments with ambassadors in Beijing to convince them to support Russia. So far, we have learned that the BRICS countries, SCO member countries, some African countries, and a few Eurasian countries have expressed their support. Number 13. In response to Taiwan's Lai Ching-te taking office on May 20, Xi Jinping has called for mobilizing forces from all sectors and at all levels to suppress and undermine Taiwan's international environment, economy, trade, science, technology, and military. Countries that are friendly with Taiwan should be categorized, suppressed, retaliated against, and punished. The consulates should flexibly follow the intent of the Central Committee of the Chinese Communist Party. Number 14. The CCP has been preparing for peace and war in the Taiwan Strait, and has set out the contents of exercises for the next 3 to 6 months to all relevant departments. 1. Synergizing the supportive capacity of friendly countries. 2. The ability to divide and conquer Europe and America. 3. Use of America hate attacks to interfere with U.S. capabilities. 4. Leveraging North Korea's ability to hold back the U.S., Japan, and South Korea. 5. Ability to influence international public opinion. 6. Reconnaissance intelligence strike capability. 7. Ability to entice and mislead. 8. Ability to cope with unexpected and uncontrollable external environment. Number 15. Somaliland in Eastern Africa has made overtures to the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, saying it will sever ties with Taiwan as long as the CCP supports its independent statehood. Number 16. The Chinese Communist Navy's plan to accelerate its advance in Africa and the northern Indian Ocean to improve its ability to achieve sustainable combat power has been formally adopted after a 6-month preview of the plan. Number 17. The Chinese Communist Party, CCP, is pushing for nuclear technology in Africa. Number 18. Xi Jinping instructed the Ministry of Transportation to set up a large fleet of special transport ships for special operations in wartime. Coordinated research is now underway on multi-layered issues such as size, ownership, and how to avoid sanctions.